We all know the helpless feeling that can come from grinding things out in the rat race, working in a job that maybe you don't really care about, doing the same thing week after week, but hoping for a different result. I've been doing it for so long that I finally said enough is enough. And I have an exciting new development in my own life that I want to share with you in this video. And more importantly, I want to explain how what I've learned can help you pursue a job of your dreams and get after your passion. Look, I'm a magician. Ever since I was old enough to start thinking about a profession, that's really what I thought about. But like most of us, I allowed reason and practicality to push those dreams out of my head. And so I became an accountant. I have no doubt that you have a similar story. You're passionate about one thing, but you pursued something else out of necessity. And because perhaps society values what it is you do more than they value your passion. Ugh. Along the way, as I was studying magic, I came across the works of Andi Gladwin, who, along with Joshua J., is one of the co-founders of Vanishing Inc. Andi has performed magic on TV, is one of the owners of the largest magic company in the world, and is a highly successful writer of magic books. But did you know that he started his career as a programmer? So what does this and he have to do with my journey? As it turns out, quite a bit. Back in 2017, Andi Gladwin released a book to document his journey from the world of IT to the world of magic. The book is called Going Pro, and the stated objective is to help you build a life that you don't want to escape. It's an honest look at the journey of pursuing your passion and definitely not pie in the sky. He admits the things that he gained as well as the things that he gave up to go on this journey. I love that it is an absolutely practical book and well balanced. He doesn't encourage you to just quit your job and jump full-fledged into some world that you know nothing about and only think that you like. No, instead he gives you practical steps to go from what you have to do to what you want to do, and when you'll know that it's the right time to take that leap. In addition, the book covers a lot of the psychological aspects of changing careers or doing something outside of what society has stamped as acceptable. He touches on the fact that you can always go back to doing what you were doing before, in spite of what people tell you. Because at every step of your journey, including the chapters that have already been written, you are building skills that are valuable to people. Towards the end of this book, he gives you some practical examples from several real-life magicians who started out doing one thing for their profession and ended up going full-time magic. So you'll draw some inspiration from their stories as well as learn from how they did it or ways that they did it that they tell you were probably a bad idea. The stories are equal parts inspiration and education and include notaries like Eugene Berger, Roberto Giobbi, and John Archer. He gives you 10 very practical steps to take if you want to make this leap from what you're doing now to pursuing your passion. Briefly, those steps are connecting with your identity, knowing what it is that you're truly passionate about, determining what you really want out of your life and career. Hint, it's not money. Explaining that you need to get off your butt and actually do something about the ideas that you have. He shares that you need to approach the world with a student mindset. There's a lot of things out there to learn, and there are a lot of things that you can do, but you don't know everything, and that's okay. He encourages you to start small and work your way up, which is always a good idea. And don't worry about titles. Just do work that matters to you and to the others in your life. He talks about building your team, and from his idea, I think, I took the idea of my own personal board of directors. This is an unpaid group of friends and mentors, people with experiences in different areas of life to whom I can turn for advice or to run things by them to see if this is a good idea for me. They know me, they love me, and this was one of the filters through which I ran this big decision that I want to share with you. Going along with the previous two steps, recognize that you're going to wear a lot of different hats, and that's okay. In my own show here, I'm the writer, director, actor, videographer, editor, producer, hype man, you name it. I do everything for this channel, and it's an absolute amazing privilege to be able to learn all these things and get to decide for myself how I want those pieces of the puzzle to look. He talks about doing your best and becoming the best possible version of you that you can be. And finally, he tells you, and this should be obvious, but it's not always, be passionate about what it is you're going to do or don't do it at all. Throughout the book, he has a lot of quotes by different people like Seth Godin, a lot of Steve Jobs quotes, and other inspirational sources who've talked about this subject of pursuing your passion. He also shares all of his productivity hacks, how he gets more hours out of the day than the average bear. And when Andi Gladwin talks about that kind of thing, I'm definitely listening, because this is a guy who runs a successful magic company, spends time writing books, edits, has a family, performs his own magic. He's got a lot going on, and for him to accomplish everything that he does at the level he does, he's got my attention when he's talking about productivity. There's a ton of great information in the book, and personally, I consider that to be the best part. But just to add icing on top of the cake, did I mention that this book is absolutely free? That's right, if you click on the link that I dropped in the description below, you'll be able to download this PDF book absolutely for free. If you would like a printed copy, you can get the small booklet printed, and I believe they charge a small fee to cover the costs of printing and shipping. But if all you care about is the information, you can have that for free right now by clicking on the link down in the description below. So bringing us back full circle, how does any of this impact me, and what's the big announcement? Well, the truth is I am quitting my day job to pursue magic. No, this is not April Fool's, and I am not quitting this channel. Getting to spend time every Sunday with erudite magicians is one of the true loves of my life, but I am going to quit my 9-to-5. For the last 2.5 years, I've been the CFO, or Chief Financial Officer, for a company here in Ohio. They've been really great to me, and I've learned a lot of things, but it wasn't what I was really passionate about, which is helping to sell magic. So I am absolutely thrilled to share with you that starting in October, I will be working with Andi Gladwin, Joshua J., and the whole team at Vanishing Inc., handling the finances and helping to deliver exceptional value in magic to you. With this transition, you may be wondering, does that mean Vanishing Inc. owns Erudite Magic? And that could not be further from the truth. The channel is still mine and will be run independently of my day job. I'm probably going to have to be extra harsh with the Vanishing Inc. books that I review in the future, just to prove that I'm not going easy on my coworkers. I'm going to continue to review magic products from all companies, and in fact, if you watch this video about my top magic publishers, Vanishing Inc. wasn't even #1. As always, my friends, I really appreciate you watching, and until next time, keep reading.